And I was like, you know what, hell it. And then, so it means we're going to start a whole new season here. I could have continued on with the regular season. I was playing as the Red Sox, but I decided, no, I'm just going to restart the season. This is the start of the 2020 season. Oh my god, who the hell are these guys? Yeah, Rodriguez I know. Alright. Holy shit, alright. Well, here we go. Alright. First of the game.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Starting regular season.
And here's Jose Peraza. He will lead this one off today.
All right. Someone's right there. Shit. Oh. I have no idea. Alright, I have no idea what any of that means. What the hell does any of this mean?
Leading off the afternoon for Boston.
Here's the first pitch to him. And
Alright, I don't like this angle. I wish I knew. What the hell is retro?
spring training is officially behind. joined us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting center, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
All right, I'm gonna try. Still not exactly. Okay. Okay, no. Check out two.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And it
Wow.
misses. 3-1 now.
All right.
J.D. Martinez will be next. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. And the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the.
All right, here we go.
Striding into. The box, Joe Panic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. The pitch. And that's over. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir.
Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big leagues.
Check on first by Sale, and he'll get back in standing. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Guerrero stands at first with one out. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. And this is still a 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Ryu has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career. So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Xander Bogaerts goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Jesus Christ.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hit high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Red Sox.
Damn
We'll
it,
go
give
to
it
the
a
bottom.
ride.
Last half of the second set to go. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Rendell Grichuk comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Wow, he must be because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Grichuk, the runner at second with one away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And to his windup, here comes the 1-0. lifted in the air out towards left center. Fisher is there, and he has it for the first out. One gone here in the Boston third, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Changeup called strike one. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, Cutter.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Derek Fisher.
The center fielder, Derek.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Derek Fisher is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Joe Panik will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Panik, base runner at first with 1 out. Hopped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Base. I pressed the wrong button. I could be out of the inning. I stood up.
Man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Jose Peraza back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes him. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
Base hit. There we go.
There's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ryu now on 2-1. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left.
There we go.
Looking up is Hernandez, and they take the lead. It's gone.
In his second at bat of the season.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Stupid. Look at his pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Oh,
skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
Line right
to
to
second
base.
base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. 0-1 the count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he struck him out. His eighth punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Good well so far.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Drilled on the ground to short, reined in. And he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Late on the
now
fastball.
A ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases.
1 out double.
He'll pull into second with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So here's Michael Chavis now. And
way behind that fastball.
There on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Yep. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Vasquez blows through the stop sign, headed for home.
Safe.
And he's
all
safe
right.
at the plate as it's now a 3-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Okay. Mitch Moreland is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Chavis is on his way home. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0.
The batter number 3, second baseman.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Chase Anderson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Chase Anderson.
At the plate now, Jose Peraza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Moreland leads off first with 1 away. Liner towards second.
All right.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
They know he's advancing.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
To the plate now, Alex Verdugo. Lined hard toward right center. Fisher is there, 2 gone. The relay.
Oh, you slow moving
They
motherfucker.
got him, a double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired.
Damn.
So 2 runs on
That's right,
4
though.
base hits, no errors. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. This is foul right side. Struck him out.
There we go.
He becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Joe Panic stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Not close. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he
there we
will
go.
Strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Fisher's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
So Martinez is 1 for 3 so far.
So 1 away, and here's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Wow.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Well, I see one in the bullpen.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And it's fouled away.
Base
On
hit.
the line, that's a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. High fly ball out to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone.
Oh,
a
shit.
home run.
I got to replay that one. I didn't even see that one go out.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, the cutter's normally a good pitch to tie up a guy, but I think this hitter must have been waiting for that one because that ball normally would tie a guy up. He was able to get the barrel to it and hit it out of the ballpark.
I thought it should be caught.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out.
With that fucking call being a ball.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Devers.
So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Through 5.5. It's the Red Sox 6, the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the
Wow.
plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, base hit.
Ah, shit. All right, well, it doesn't cut out.
And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
All right, come on.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Gurriel gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Thank you, Heidi. Michael Chavis stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, inside.
And he chased it in the dirt. Jansen has it. And he makes the throw to first. Chavis retired, and there's one away.
Now back.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play. Lifted the other way to left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Second base.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Damn it.
Fisher is going to have room out there as he puts this away to
Leading off for the Jays.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Damn it.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Danny Jansen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
It's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1-2.
Leading off with the Red Sox, the right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rafael Devers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A pause and the 0-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Up.
High pop-up. Tellez is there. And that ends the inning. Josh Taylor is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Digging in, Joe Panik. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2 once more.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Stepping up to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Panic on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch.
There we go.
That's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man. For the Blue Jays, not shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
Jesus, got lucky.
Ready now to Oscar.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty.
Oh, I didn't even put a warm up. That's why. God damn it.
Pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this
Alright, no other thing
pitcher work a little bit harder.
For him anyway, so.
He's set and the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
All right.
1 left for Toronto.
Leading off with the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball match outside.
All right, here we go.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Oh.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Damn it, heavy fool. Bad lead on that curveball.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll get there as
Lead
he
off
legs
triple.
out the leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a
put him into the
fun
wall.
play
That's
to
why I kept on
watch.
running. I knew I was going to make it.
Justin Miller is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 60, Justin Miller.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch.
Bingo.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Chavis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's off the line, so the run will score.
We'll take a 6-run lead.
That wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Fisher's under it. And that retires the side.
All right.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 7-1. Brandon Workman takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
To 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Man, this guy had it going on in this one. How about 15 punch outs That's not an easy thing to do on the mound.
Randall Grichuk comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
One out, nobody on.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
Thank you.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
7-1 the final today. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Sale earns his first win of the season with 15 strikeouts. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
All right, I'm going to go 162-0.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.
All right, 1-0. Okay, so 12 against Toronto. In Baltimore, there's no reason why I shouldn't come out of this, in pretty good shape before face the White Sox. Then the Rays. That's when it starts missing. Yeah, freaking 7 game. Yeah, holy hell, 7-game freaking road trip to start the season. I don't see the friendly confines for quite a while.
Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Starting in the AL East, Chris Sale struck out 15 overall with the win, as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 7-1. Ji-Man Choi was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, leading Tampa Bay to a win over Pittsburgh 8-5. Garrett Cole earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 4-1. The White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 7-6. Mike Clevenger grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as the Indians took care of Detroit 1-0. The Minnesota Twins totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-4. The Texas Rangers swatted 4 home runs in this one as they sank the Mariners 11-3. The Angels put together 10 total hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-1. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 7-6. The Nationals totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 5-3. The Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-2. The Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-3. Nick Ahmed had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Diamondbacks to a victory over Atlanta 10-2. The San Francisco Giants pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-5. The Padres bested the visiting Rockies 6-4. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
And 3 more games in June. Really backloaded. That's a good start. Alright, that's enough. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Have a great day. Have a great night. Merry Christmas Eve.